Okay, so this is version 0.1.23, and I've been working really hard on it, and finally I'm able to show it now that it doesn't have so many bugs. Um, okay, so the first off, a small detail is the version number has moved to the top right hand corner from the bottom right hand corner because the bottom right is now covered up. So um, yeah, this is mostly bug free. It's just there are a few, like this bug right here, where there's no context menu when I right click on the background. There is when you click on an enemy, but it's supposed to also have one for the actual background itself. So when you right click on an enemy, there are all these different options. There's add a new enemy to the library, or a folder, or remove an item, or and some of these are half programmed, some aren't programmed at all, and some like the empty library is completely done. Um, and this is where all the enemies will be, or the power-ups, or the destructibles, whichever mode you're in. Right now it just defaults to enemies, but later you can switch it between enemies, or the power-ups, or the destructibles, or if I come up with anything else, that will also be there. And so this is completely loaded in from individual enemy files right here. I just copy pasted the original one and changed the files they were using for their image, and just gave them all different numbers so that it would be loaded in, because it searches this directory, which is the applications enemy file directory, and whatever's in there, it puts it in this list, so it populates it from there. But of course you can always add your own item in particular, or you can add an entire folder. These probably would break if I used it. I don't even know, because I haven't tested that, because they weren't really totally done yet. But it does bring up a little navigation thing here that you can go through. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, it's because I'm in the wrong version. I changed the structure. So, and then I don't know what would happen if I added that. Okay, I'm thinking that I think what I have right now is if it's already in there, then it just ignores it. But there it is. It added it, I guess. Um, but it also, you can add an entire folder as well, which will also look for subdirectory folders one level deep. So if you have an enemy folder of your own, then you can just add it, and then if there's subfolders, maybe level 1 enemy, level 2 enemies, then it will add all of them like that if you want it to, or you can obviously add just the individual levels. And so we're going to go ahead and empty the library out, and then scroll bar disappears, everything goes away. But of course I can't add anything new to it because of the problem, the right click problem. But those bugs will be fixed in the next version, and hopefully in the next version or the version after, it'll be pretty much completely done and connected to this button, to where it'll start out like this when you start the program, and you'll have to hit this button, which currently doesn't work, to do that. So that's all for this version.